मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा। आजाद हिंद जिंदाबाद, आजाद हिंद जिंदाबाद।
He later became a member of the Bengal Legislative Council. Subhash Chandra Bose was one of the brightest students since his school days. He passed his BA in philosophy from the Presidency College in Calcutta. He was highly influenced by Swami Vivekananda's teaching and considered him his spiritual guru. Subhash Chandra Bose was active with the radical wing of the Indian National Congress. During his young days, his nationalistic temperament first came to light when he was expelled from Presidency College for assaulting Professor Oilton for anti-national comments. This incident brought Subhash Chandra in the list of rebel Indians. In December 1921, Netaji was arrested and imprisoned for organizing a boycott of the celebration to mark the Prince of Wales' visit to India. Subhash Chandra Bose's father wanted him to become a civil servant and therefore sent him to England to appear for the Indian Civil Service examination. He came forth in the ICS examination and was selected, but he did not want to work under government, which would mean serving the British government. His urge for participating in the freedom movement was intense, and in April 1921, Bose resigned from the Indian Civil Service and come back to India. He later joined the Indian National Congress and also elected as the president of the Youth Wing Party. Bose joined the non-cooperation movement started by Mahatma Gandhi and was advised by him to work under Chittaranjan Das, a politician in Bengal. It was Chittaranjan Das who, along with Motilal Nehru, left Congress and founded the Swaraj Party in 1922. Subhash would regard Chittaranjan Das as his political guru. While Chittaranjan Das was busy in developing the national strategy, Subhash Chandra Bose played a major role in enlightening the students, youth and laborers in Calcutta. Bose worked as the CEO for the Calcutta Municipal Corporation for Das when he later was elected as the mayor of Calcutta in 1924. In a roundup of nationalists in 1925, Bose was arrested and sent to prison. In 1927, after being released from the prison, he returned to find Bengal Congress affairs in disarray after the death of Chittaranjan Das, and Bose was elected President of Bengal Congress. Shortly thereafter, he and Jawaharlal Nehru became the two General Secretaries of the Indian National Congress. Later on, Subhash Chandra Bose became a strong leader in Congress, and he made brave attempts utilizing Indian resources and men for the Great War. To him, it made no sense to further bleed poor Indians for the sake of colonial and imperial nation. There was a tremendous response to his call, and the Britishers immediately imprisoned him. He took to a hunger strike, and after his health deteriorated, on the 11th day of fasting, he was freed and was placed under house arrest. Of army. He met Hitler and asked for his help against the Britishers. In November 1941, his broadcast from German radio sent shock waves among the Britishers and electrified the Indian masses, who realized that their leader was working on a master plan to free their motherland. It also gave fresh confidence to the revolutionaries in India who were challenging the British in many ways. The Axis power, mainly Germany, assured Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose military and other help to fight against the British. Japan by this time had grown into another strong world power. Netaji Bose had struck alliances with Germany and Japan. He was warmly received in Japan and was declared head of the Indian Army, which consists of about 40,000 soldiers from Singapore and other eastern region. Netaji called it the Indian National Army (INA) and a government by name Azad Hind Government. INA freed the Andaman and Nicobar Island from the British and renamed as Swaraj and Shaheen Island. All these activities and revolt against the British created a panic and fear among the Britishers, and later on they were forced to leave the country, and India gets its independence on 15th August 1947. Netaji died on his death. Many of his supporters refused at that time and have refused since to believe either the fact or the circumstances of his death. He will be remembered as the real hero of Indian independence, and his sacrifices for the country will always be remembered.